What's up, everyone? It's super cold out here and windy, and yes, all the way out in it. Good evening, everyone. I've had a kind of chill but sort of busy day today, and I wanted to document how cold it is right now. I'll play the scene. It's super windy, so there is going to be wind noise even if I use an external mic or not, so that's kind of actually the whole purpose of the stream itself, is to really show you just how cold it is and windy. Can't get my phone to unlock. I'm trying to unlock it. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm right on. Okay, here we go. I plan to be on for maybe about an hour and a half. I put this on the roughest part of the concrete right over here. That on there, goodness. Okay. Alright, I think everything is good though technologically. I got this plugged in just in case if the battery starts to drop too much, you know. Alright, here we go. Kind of trafficy. Let's go this way. 2 people, welcome. We are streaming at 4K 60 frames per second. I'm having a blast right now. Laurie W. Wow, welcome back. Welcome to my channel again. Welcome back. Saying, hi, DreamMachine. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I just had a good time. I was at a cool celebration. It's my first time ever participating in an Indian kind of birthday party. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, it's pretty epic. And I thought I'd go ahead and record this because it is super cold out here. That moon looks gorgeous, and yeah, it's going to be getting really cold, but it's super windy out here too. Atlanta, this is near record breaking temperatures, you know? Pretty much, you know? It usually doesn't get this cold in Atlanta at all. This is more reminiscent of New York State, even. Definitely New York City as well, but also I thought I'd vlog a little bit. Do a little bit of vlogging and chat with all of you. What's up, Jeremy? Saying, hey, DreamMachine. What's up, man? What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy Nukin. I need to blur this darn ski mask. That's a lot better. Awesome, sounds great. What is your temp? It's actually 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 Fahrenheit, which is 3 Celsius. But we've got winds of like 15 miles an hour. So it makes it feel like it's in the 20s. So if my speech is a little bit muffled, I have on this ski mask to keep my face warm, but I'm doing good, Jeremy. Had a blast. I thought I'd keep up the energy by coming out here to do a walk real quick and also get some me time, you know. Yep, NYC, been cold, seeing 8K videos. Shout out to Action Kid, actually. Action Kid actually showed up to my videos the last few times. I'm really surprised that 8K is tuning in to me again. That's really awesome, so shout out to Action Kid. Haven't talked to him in a while, but yeah, from what 8K took, yeah, it's been very cold in New York City. It usually is this time of year anyway. It's very cold out there. And in unison here in Atlanta, which is to be expected, but not quite literally the exact same temperature, you know? I know, right? Laurie is cold, saying brr. Whoa, what did I just do? Whoops, I'm sorry about that, guys. There you go. It's a loud car. Sorry about that. I'm tugging on the cord there. Grabbing this. Hey, thanks for the 6 likes, guys. Please keep hitting that like button. That's awesome. I'm not going to walk out here for too long. I just wanted to come in, chat with all of you. It's been a few days, so I usually do night walks anyway, so this is usually my prime time anyways, when the sun sets and over in the night, you know. 6 people watching, welcome. Yes indeed, absolutely, Laurie. I'm so glad to have you back on my channel. Welcome back, Laurie W. You're such a sweetheart as well. Welcome back. Great to have you. Haven't seen you in a little while, but yeah, I've been doing a lot more streaming lately. When it gets going, I take full advantage of the opportunities I do have to stream, you know? This is a passion of mine, but I love streaming. And I definitely like to be able to stream with this kind of quality. I know, right? Shout out to Action Kid again. Indeed, it's awesome to see AK walking again too. I'm so happy for him that he's able to walk again. That was really scary earlier in the year, back in August, when he fell off of his scooter, or fell off of actually Johnny's scooter in Canada, in Toronto, from that manhole cover. That was a heart-wrenching, to say the least, you know? Miss Celestial Ascent saying, hi, Dream and Chat. What's up, Miss Celestial Ascent? Welcome. Great to see you, Miss Celestial Ascent. It's a pleasure to talk with you here, too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's always great to talk to all of you. But Laurie W, again, yeah, it's nice to talk with you. I did some settings on this camera. We should be getting crisp, clean, even higher quality 4K footage, because you can actually adjust the bitrate of your stream to whatever you want. So I set it to what I usually do, 21.6 megabits per second. And I'm seeing the quality jump up and down from as low as 20 to as high as 50 megabits per second. Okay, I took the ski mask off of my nose and mouth so you can hear me better. But yeah, pretty amazing stuff. This is full-blown 4K 60 I'm streaming with, so it's pretty amazing and kind of amusing that I'm using this kind of quality to walk around here with. This is like the qualities you would expect from TV studios. Not even TV studios really have this kind of quality when you think about it, unless they're like in Japan or something, or China, or the higher echelons, just not saying it to the mass public. But 4K 60 FPS is, I'm just so honored to do this for you guys, and a guy like me to try this out. I'm known for my high frame rate videos from before, 4K at 120 FPS. So it's always good to do something that's within reach and new at the same time. Even if it isn't quite new, no one is really streaming at 4K 60 FPS because of the signal qualities, but pretty amazing stuff. RW, do you have some nice areas with Christmas lights, sir? So yeah, actually we do. So what I'll do is walk back this way. I guess we could walk up the street a little. Maybe I'll go over to Old Atlanta Road and loop around there and come back to around over here. I have enough time to do that, so I guess we'll do that. That's a nice Lexus. I'm not a fan of those uni lights, but how they organize that looks really sleek. But I like the good old-fashioned ones, like the last two that just passed, but here you go. We got a wide variety of vehicles over here. And a fire truck too, is that? It's not as windy as I thought it would be right about now. It doesn't feel like the winds are blowing fast at all. It feels like we're doing maybe 10-mile-an-hour winds. It felt breezier earlier, so. Yeah, let's walk back this way. I'm not going to walk too far. Old Atlanta Road is okay to do. I don't want my foot to hurt, so I want to keep it within reach and still cover enough ground. I know of a couple of neighborhoods I could walk around. Please do share this with your friends and your family. Please give this stream a like. Please consider subscribing to my channel for more awesome content. I've been really working hard to make these streams, possible. Whoa, 7 people, welcome. Good evening, guys. So I'm doing evening again and into the evening based on where the sun is. And oh wow, this is gorgeous. Seems to be working well. That's an Amazon van by its circumferencing uni light in the back there. That was pretty awesome. 8 people, welcome. 8 lovely people, welcome. Happy holidays, everyone. It is definitely feeling like it here in the suburbs of Atlanta. I had a really cool birthday party I just attended. I had a blast there. It was pretty fun. Some of it slightly awkward, but mostly fun. West Coast Walker saying, hey, DreamMachine. Hey there, West Coast Walker. Great to see you, man. Welcome back. West Coast Walker, welcome. I appreciate you, man. You're from the walking commuter community. And I'll answer it to you on stream because I remember you made a comment about how I make these videos. So right now I'm using IRL Pro. You can adjust the bit rate. You can also adjust the connection type. So I'm using ladder descent, or ladder descend rather. And that right there keeps my stream nice and smooth and your usual buffers rather than that glitched out artsy looking buffering that looks like a video effect, you know? It's not really professional. But yeah, I use IRL Pro. I have a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. To make these 4K 60 FPS streams possible. So if you're tuning in for the technological aspect, welcome everyone. Just sit back, relax, maybe grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, and you can watch me take this joy walk. I'm walking back this way because I want to show you guys. Well, there you go. That was epic. That was a cool car, dude. That was really cool. That is so cool, actually. Let's go check out the Christmas lights of the area. So it's definitely not really around over here. I'm going to go ahead and show you. I want to go over to Old Atlanta Road, but it's a little bit of a walk from over here. Not much, though. It's maybe about a 15-minute walk from here. Pretty dark out there. Be careful. Absolutely, Laurie W. Absolutely, Laurie. You might know me better as Robert Saparo. Oh, wow, dude. Robert, that's you. Robert Saparo. Okay, and you're now a West Coast walker. Cool, man. That happened with me when I went from POV HFR to DreamMachine. So I can relate, man. I like your new name, West Coast Walker. That's awesome, man. Robert Saparo, of course, welcome. Very, very nice setup you have. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. It's a miracle I can do this. I'm going to lower the exposure a bit. This exposure is beautiful, but it's not capturing it the way I want it to. Let me see if I can, maybe -0.4, -0.4. 32 megabits per second. That is crazy. So that's the maximum this thing can, well, not the maximum, but 32.7 megabits per second is crazy. West Coast Walker said, LML, yep. I like your new name, man. Robert. I like your new name, Robert. Yeah, when I start walking, I start warming up. I'm layered up, so we're good. Don't have to worry about being too cold, and that's awesome doing this. That's really what you want. You want to be stable and warm. This phone looks to be pretty charged up, so if anything, I need to charge my gimbal and make sure that stays charged. Pretty cool to see people here that I see on other YouTube channels too. Oh man, shout out to the I Am Mara community. They usually show up on my channel too. So usually I have a lot of people that show up to my channel now from different communities. Ones that you may be familiar with, ones that you may not be familiar with, that are showing up to my channel now and giving me support. So huge shout out to the I Am Mara community as well. I like the winter better than the summer for this very reason too. You can walk a lot farther without breaking too much of a sweat, which I always appreciate, you know. Don't get me wrong, I do like the warm weather, but it's a lot more stressful to walk in that hot summer heat and humidity. And it's not really so good for the technology either. It can easily overheat and etc. Yeah, let's go ahead and walk down over here. Thanks, Stream. Have you ever shared your first name? Very rarely. And I want to give out my first actual name. So I go by nicknames, even with other people, but usually I try to keep that confidential. But I mean, when the social situation is acceptable for it, I'll give my name out, but not my actual literal name, you know? And that's a whole different topic in itself, personally, for me, but... people, welcome. People, 10 people. Wow, cool, welcome. All of you. Nice car, cool. Oh, I like that matte silver. That's a sexy car, dude. Laurie said, me too, I prefer that as well. It must get pretty warm in Georgia. It gets so hot in Georgia. We usually get temperatures of like 90 plus degrees during August and July and August. Usually like 90 degrees. And 90 plus, like 95 degrees sometimes. Sometimes it can get up to like 98 degrees. The West Coast Walker said, gotcha. Gotcha. You're funny, man. 11 people, welcome. Saw 11 people in here, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. There's no one turning left. Maybe except for that other guy, but this light is already turning caution now. It's all green, so. I have wondered why you changed your channel name from POVHFR to your current name. I did that because a lot of people, when I used to share my older name, and it's still cool, it can still catch on, but they didn't really get my name, POVHFR. They would mess it up pretty easily, and it would be kind of hard to remember, so I just went with DreamMachine. Even Action Kid actually made a comment about that too in one of his streams, that's what I get for naming my channel by an acronym. So I went ahead and changed it to something that is easier to recognize. DreamMachine you can remember. And that's actually from my childhood, DreamMachine. Because I would always make comments of my lucid dreams when I would go to sleep, and I'd be like, oh, the Dream Machine. Maybe I could be a Dream Machine. Maybe there can be, maybe you know, people can create dream machines in the future, sometime when I'm an adult, to record and share your dreams, although that's very controversial. But I went ahead and I'm like, actually, I can be a dream machine. Since I'm so interested in this, I can actually create my own content that looks like that and share it. And yeah. Daryl, welcome, saying hi, Dream Machine. What's up, Daryl? Hi to you too. Daryl, welcome from the UK. I'm sure it's quite late where you are. Something skimmed across my boot there. What is that? Seems like a pebble. Can't tell. Looks like a paper clip. was gonna say my zipper is tight on there, so can't be my boot zipper. Yeah, I don't think it is. Let me keep talking over that music so we don't get into trouble. YouTube has special hidden census for its copyright detection methods that I'm well aware of. It's great to be out here in the evening, guys. I haven't done this kind of walk in a long time. A very long time, so. And now I'm doing this in 4K 60. This is amazing. And it's stable 4K 60 too. That truck was going by so fast, it was scary, dude. And so close. 2 a.m. early for me. Right, I forgot you were a night owl, Daryl. Right. You're just like me, man. That's our usual time of the night. We're not those daytime hooligans, right? We're not those workers that only go out during the daytime. We do our special events at night. I need to watch around me, so. Thank you. All right. I'm not sure if they're yielding for me or if they're looking at directions. It makes sense. We're near two major highways. Really one major highway, but one is interchangeable highway. I-675 is an extension of I-75. I is standing for interstate. There you go, Daryl. Spamming the emojis there. 10 people. Wonderful. Please share this with your friends, your family. Please give this a like. Please comment in the chat section. I'll go ahead and respond to your comments. We're walking out here in Stockbridge at night. Early in the night, though. I'm usually out here way later. I snagged on something. Oops, there we go. This is my Samsung cable, so I want to be very careful with this. This is a USB-C to USB-C. Don't want to mess this cable up. This came with my S24, so, or S24 Ultra, so don't want to mess this one up. All right, here we go. Kind of busy out here a little still. That evening rush hour traffic, it's just the sun that went down. It's like, I'm sorry, but it's your fault, son. Look at how quick I'm climbing up this big hill. Yeah, these are the boots right here. Huge shout out to Demonia for making these super cool, sleek boots, man. Laurie said I am just a little bite to eat here. It's 6 p.m. where I am. Oh, okay. So it's 2 hours behind. Or actually maybe further than that. I think it's 2. Yeah, 3 hours. Oh, you're in Cali. That kind of timing. Okay, it's 9:04. Getting a little bite, sorry. Oh, okay. You meant to say getting a little bite. Yeah, cool. Hope you have a good dinner. cool, man. This camera you can actually just stream out at night with no problems. You don't have to worry about it being low light. It captures it a lot at 60 frames per second. How our natural eyesight does. So it has relatively good low light night vision. Really good. So you can see the stars in the sky. You can see it in 4K. It looks really amazing. This is a very good streaming phone, to be perfectly honest with all of you. Okay, this is kind of annoying me. Hold on, guys, please. Oops. There we go. It's an annoying kind of cord setup. Here we go. Can actually walk faster now since it's just plugging into the regular gimbal. You can tell the speed I'm able to pick up. So about my wired freedom, I'm just tracking the shipping, and whenever the new rack comes in, I'll be able to try and hopefully it'll be easier than I'm thinking, but I should be able to reinstall the new rear rack and take out that old chipped, cracked, busted one. That was so unfortunate, you know, but my bike is good, so that's what matters. The wheels are good. The system itself should be good. I'm not sure if I need a new controller or not, but really a new battery would do. And maybe I can tour around just in time for Christmas, but we'll see. I'll think of something. Speaking of packages, I actually had a package delivered to the wrong address about a week ago, and I shared it with the members only, but I'll reveal it on stream now. So everything was good with that. I was able to pick it up with no problems. Thank you. It's some shake and bake chicken. Cool, man. Picture looks good. Awesome. Good. I'm so happy about that. I love it when technology works and surpasses my expectations. In other words, when it looks close to real life as possible. Really, that's what we want. We want the picture to look like how you actually see things, you know. For example, to the left, it's dark, but you can see the shadows slightly in the dark. You can tell there's grass there. You can see the sky a little bit light gray. You know, that car going by is smooth. You don't see it going by, you know, choppy. That's where the 60 FPS, you know, comes in with motion blur. You can tell that this car way up there has horribly bright lights. This thing is a star unto its own. Those lights you can light up the whole sky with, dude. Those are some bright lights. Those are some... And that's on an older vehicle, you can tell by the engine, but it needs repair though. My bike can easily do that speed. Like 25, 30 miles an hour. How fast that SUV is doing. Daryl said, until one enters Kroger ellipsis, rather. Until one enters Kroger. Yeah, I don't miss Kroger Wi-Fi. I really don't. I need to watch my energy and how I distribute it, because I'm walking pretty slow and I just tripped over this piece of car rubber. This is right here. It's part of a Nissan, actually. Interesting. Let me walk over here, maybe, where I usually do. Here we go. I'm going to be on for another hour and a half, guys, so plenty of time to chat with all of you. I wasn't going to do it for that long, but when Laurie mentioned the Christmas lights, I'm like, why not? Let's go over to Old Atlanta Road for a second, and maybe I can go see the streets down that way and how the Christmas lights actually look. We can actually check that out. Goodness. This guy's about to turn into me. Look at that. This is a walking signal. Walking signal. Interesting. Oh yeah, exactly, Lauren. You're saying those headlights were pretty annoying. Ooh, be careful, sir. Indeed. No more injuries, please. Yeah. No more injuries. Then let me walk over here then. That right there is an injury waiting to happen in the dark. It's a off-road terrain dirt path. No sidewalk. It's nuts. I know, right, Laurie? You saw that, right? That was kind of crazy just then. And it can happen so quick, and if you're not paying attention, it can happen so quick. She wasn't really paying attention. It was a green light, but it meant to yield, not to cross and hit somebody. I know sometimes, we get wrapped up in our thoughts driving, coming from work or wherever, but this is why I'm kind of grateful that, self-driving cars are about to, take over in that regard. And driving is going to be viewed more as a hobby for actual car enthusiasts who want to deck out their vehicles and drive those wagons, But, hi. What's up, man? But yeah. That way, those drivers who don't want to pay attention to the road and they're distracted, they can just take a robo-taxi to where they need to. You don't have to pay car insurance. You don't have to worry about all the other expenses. You just take your taxi to where you want to go if it's a distance away. But that's just my take on it, Right, Laurie? Saying, yes, yikes. For sure, I'm walking here. I really should have said that, right? Daryl said, why go to New York for more drivers moving when it's your right of way? Exactly, Daryl. That's exactly it. That's kind of funny, though, Daryl. Yeah. Yeah, New York is crazy. With driving, especially in Manhattan, especially in all the boroughs, especially in all of the country. I think planet Earth has pretty bad drivers, to be honest with you. But I'm just saying, But yeah, New York has crazy drivers. Like, Manhattan has to be the worst. But Brooklyn can get there too, and so can Queens, especially Queens. Some of those streams I watched with Action Kid and how those drivers were in Queens, New York were really bad. It was an accident waiting to happen. That's an argument waiting to happen, really. That's a nice green truck. That lime green is reminding me of my bike. I miss my bike. I miss it so much. I know, right, Laurie? I forgot you were in Seattle. Okay, I agree. Seattle has its share too, I'm quite sure. Seattle sounds like another version of, I'm going to be quite honest, of New York. I would walk to the right, but it's pretty dark over that way. If I walk that way, I can't really read the comments. I would have to get out the flashlight for a good chunk of time. So I'm going to keep walking straight and through this huge parking lot and maybe by that gas station. I was going to go on Old Atlanta Road. Let's take it the old school way, how I usually used to take it. I'm gonna go up to the right over here, look behind, just make sure there are no cars coming, and go up this slight big hill. They put the aesthetics here, but I think the concrete needs to be redone now. It's kind of chipped away over here, but still a nice area. Those headlights again are so bright coming over from that SUV. I thought there was a car coming behind me. Road rage is scary here sometimes. Oh my goodness, I can just about imagine. It sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds like it would be kind of scary in Seattle. Is your bike okay? I have to repair the rear rack completely, so thank you to Wired Freedom for sending me a new rear rack. I talked to Wired Freedom representative there, and the owner of the company said it was okay for me to contact a guy from China to send that rear rack, because that rear rack was kind of faulty from the get-go. I put it on the bike, it was already chipping. It wasn't really quite stable. It kept rattling a lot until I couldn't take it anymore, basically. One of those bike rides, and I have it on video, on stream really, where I was going to wander to, the town area on my bike, and I was going a little fast, but it wasn't even a big bump in the street, and it knocked the whole rear rack battery out of the rear rack socket, and it wasn't stable at all, so unfortunately, it was no bueno. And the bike couldn't even read the rear battery anymore. I kept saying error, display error, and brake error. The brake light is toasted. It's been toasted. I had a zip tie on there, But to be honest, I really don't need the rear light battery, brake rather, on there. I do need the rear light battery, or the rear battery rather. I'm trying to find my words to say here. I need the rear battery, but I don't need the rear light necessarily. I already have rear lights on the bike and my helmet, so with it kind of clanking like that, and it kept falling off. It was an annoying problem that I really didn't feel like dealing with, I'll go where this car is going, okay? I would walk that way, but the driver could be getting out, so don't want to record the driver. And she's on the phone too. Hilarious. Oh, cool. They have the Christmas tree inside of Angie's Cafe. That's awesome. Shout out to Angie's Cafe. They have really good food. Do you need a rack? Yeah. The rack was already on there, but it was kind of faulty. Is your Big Lot still open there? We have lost a few stores here, sadly. Our Big Lots actually is closed, Laurie. Exactly. Same thing here. That Big Lot's closed. Unfortunately, it closed. It almost looks like snow, but it isn't. It's cotton. It's flying at the height of birds. Oops. Wow. Electric bikes are good, but complicate too much. They do. At least with our gas guzzlers, you know, they're easier in some ways to maintain, arguably. It is up for discussion, but usually they're easier to maintain. Looks like it's smelling pretty good over here. Thank goodness it's not windy right now, so that's a welcome, you know, sight and welcome sensation. You don't want to have cold 40-degree wind, you know, blowing at 15, 20 miles an hour. It's actually in some ways worse than when it hit in the 20s with no wind, or the negatives if you're reading from Celsius. We were already in the negatives in Celsius with wind, so you don't want that. You want it negatives in Celsius, as long as you're layered up, are okay to stream in, but still very cold. Right now we're at Celsius, and on our way dropping too, so it's going to get a lot colder. Hey, look at that. There are 5 of me walking. Look at that. All of us are streaming somehow from different universes. There you go. I mean, not all need racks, but does your electric bike use rack to carry battery? Or do you transport your stuff? No, it actually uses a rack to use its secondhand battery. That's how it gets its extended, you know, long range. I have to have the rear rack battery on there. Otherwise, I'd only be able to do about like 15 miles. And even when I took out the battery and I tried it, the bike didn't work at all. It kept saying sensor error. So I knew that the rear rack unit was busted. So I'll let them know, you know, at Wired Freedom if the controller works or not. But that should be under warranty. Why is it turning like this? POV, PF, here we go. What kind of song is that? Okay. Oh my goodness, it must be a nationwide bankruptcy. I know, right? Unfortunately, Laurie, with Big Lots, 10 people, welcome. How did your area fare with that hurricane a few weeks ago? We were pretty okay. It was a mild tropical storm, and actually was a pretty weak one, to be honest. We had some wind gusts, but it wasn't bad at all. It doesn't seem like it was just a few weeks ago either. It seems like it was several months ago with how cold it is out here. It's pretty funny when you think about it. The DreamMachine 5, absolutely, right? Daryl said. Yeah, that was pretty cool with that, those LED lights making 5 of my own shadows. Instead of the Jackson 5, it's the DreamMachine 5. Look at that. There are 5 of me with cameras, and we're all waving to our own cameras individually in the multiverse, somehow aligned with this universe. There you go. That was a lot to say, but it is what it is. Oh, cool, Daryl. You enjoyed my ride to and from McDonough, and remember you getting Uber back home after karaoke bar in 2022. I remember that too, yes. So good. So good to see you not need public transportation. Or public trans, as he put it. Exactly. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, indeed. I agree. That was so cool that I could just cycle there and do what I needed to do and then hop back on my bike and then ride around like a motorcyclist, to be honest with you. So cool. So cool. Gibble has a mind of its own. Okay. Alright. Gibble has a mind of its own. Glad you were okay with that storm. Thank you, Laurie. Yeah. I was willing to cover every aspect of it, but that stream got 1,100 views. 1,100 views. So it got up there in view count. Indeed. But yeah, that Gibble has a mind of its own. It was kind of looking slightly drunk there, as I think Daryl would say, or Mouse Potato, I thought, said. I know it. The freedom of 2 wheels, I know it. It's like, oh, my baby, I can finally ride and go to different places. In Georgia, you have to have some sort of reliable transportation. You can arguably use a scooter, but it's very dangerous. Even the fast scooters, I wouldn't recommend to travel on these roads on a scooter unless you know exactly what you're doing, you know. You got to have at least a bike with thick wheels or a motorcycle. And that's just from experience, you know. Even an acoustic bike will get you further, but not really that much, you know. Not with how bad some of the drivers can be, you know, in Georgia. Or anywhere with this kind of area and speed limit, you know. Laurie said, I saw part of your live stream on the night of that storm. It looked very intense. I remember you too, Laurie. Yeah. I remember you were there now. Yeah. You sure were. Yeah, that was insane. It was pretty intense. We got like 35-mile-an-hour winds at points. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I think I may need to get my... Well, that's not really going to light it up much. But I could use my torch light here. There you go. I mean, that's lighting it up somewhat decently. It's softly lit. I would get my flashlight out, but I'm also holding this. Daryl said, we say pissed as a fart. Oh my god. You say pissed as a fart? You are so funny, man. Shout out to the UK. You guys are hilarious. Pissed as a fart. It looks so cozy over here. Let's go where that gas guzzler growler is going in a second. I haven't visited this neighborhood in a very long time. As a matter of fact, we'll see. Let's just see. I'll go walk down the street if there are enough Christmas decorations. If not, I'll make a U-turn and come back up this way. This looks like such a spooky set. Wow. We say pissed as a fart. You're funny. I'll just go ahead and say it. I was, I guess if you want to say flirty, I gave one of the females attending there my YouTube channel. That was my flirt. I mean, say what you want to about it, but I thought it was kind of funny. Before I left, I said, hey, check out my YouTube channel, and then walked out. It may have been corny, it may have been kind of funny, I don't even know, really. I was trying to flirt. I mean, I am flirty, I just was a little nervous in the service. There, I said it. Oh yeah, we got some Christmas deco over here. No outlet. Well aware of that. Here we don't really need a torch. This is a safe neighborhood. So I can go back here and here you go. You can see where we're going. Very nice Christmas decorations, cool. Yeah, let's walk over here. I think I know of another area, but it's just a little down the street. I'm kind of concerned about, you know, the dogs within that area, you know, but also the signal and how it would, you know, fare. Not so many Christmas decorations over here, but enough. 8 people, welcome. I see a Christmas wreath in those apartments over there. This is cute. Some cute Christmas lights over here. Joy, cool. You definitely need some joy in your life, you know. 9 people, welcome. Welcome, guys. I guess this one is, I don't know if it counts. I mean, it kind of does. It's green, so. Okay. Cool. I haven't been over here since 2022 now that I think about it. And this one right over here, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think it'll be easier for me to probably take a bike ride and look at all these Christmas decorations as opposed to being on foot. I'm gonna go back the way we came and check out one more area, and then I'll start. I think I'll head down Davidson Parkway. Actually, I can do that now. It's just kind of spooky that way, though. That's the thing. There's not a lot of lights after I would see that neighborhood, but it would be kind of worth it. I think what I'll do is go to the right But then again, I'm concerned about the signal. It's kind of a tough pick, how I would say it. A tricky situation, there you go. But yeah, I could try and yeah, I'm gonna go to the right and see if they have Christmas decorations down that way. Man, I can't wait to get my bike back. Being on foot, it's just a different experience, but it's cool though. Lovely people, welcome, 9 people, awesome. Please hit that like button. If you're new watching, please hit that like button. Oh, it's just a big hill. Kind of running out of breath here, too much. Whatever happened to those ferocious winds that would have helped right about now? Oh no. Most of these homes don't have Christmas decorations. There are only a couple that do. "11 people, wow, welcome." When I see the viewership go past 8 and 9, for now, that gets me super excited and grateful. Welcome, everyone. Old Atlanta Road. Here we go. Well, I haven't done this in a long time. I kind of knew I was going to be doing this in the future. It's just kind of nuts how this happened. That's with a lot of stuff in life. Man, I did a lot of stuff today I haven't done in like 2 years. And not doing it that long, if you've gone through enough events in those 2 years, it feels kind of weird, you know? Kind of alien. But also really cool at the same time. It's like, is this really happening or am I dreaming, you know? It's actually nicely lit here on the street. Pretty cool. These LEDs are doing their job. Nice and smooth and bright enough. We don't see flickering. So it looks very natural. And lucid as you're seeing it. Pretty much. Let me refresh the chat here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. 11 likes. Awesome, guys. There we go. I knew I missed a whole slew of comments. YouTube is... I'm going to read all these comments. You need one of AK's flashlights. I have a big bright flashlight in my backpack, Laurie. Indeed. Daryl said, like to see if Walk Ride Fly can say pissed as a fart in UK, not London accent for once. Thank you for taking us out there, sir. Do you live near Atlanta? This is considered the Atlanta suburbs, but we're actually quite away from the Atlanta downtown area. We're like 20 to 25 miles outside of it. So these are definitely in the suburbs. So I'd say I kind of live far from Atlanta. I can't just readily reach it without needing to either take a really long bike trip or a lot of transportation, you know? Very pretty house, it was. Yes, be careful out there. I will. Like that yard too, indeed. Bike ride sounds like a nice idea, indeed, yeah. Yeah, those homes are very pretty. And I do need to be careful, indeed. 12 people, welcome. What's up, all 12 of you watching? I see you. Please feel free to comment in the chat section. I'll try and refresh it as much as I can to read your comments. In fact, I will watch McDonough ride after this. I know, right? It's so much fun. That's why I love recording this in super high resolution, especially to stream it with. You guys get to watch this in super realistic qualities live with me and watch it as a pre-recorded video after. The sky tonight. It's really cool. All those stars up there. I mean, some of them probably don't come out in camera, but I think I see Taurus, I see the Big Dipper, I see, wow. I think the Little Dipper up there. It's amazing to think that these little speckles of lights can be so far away in the universe. Certainly get exercise walking, I know it. Indeed. It's definitely a good workout, indeed. Grab this the right way. Here we go. Is your area pretty safe there? Over here it's relatively safe, I'd say. It's very safe. Oh wow, you can see that twinkling star right in the middle of that tree over there. It looks like an airplane, but it's a twinkling star. Tell me that's not magical. Oh wow. Pretty awesome stuff. I would love to see some of those gorgeous southern homes. I know, right? Gone with the Wind is one of my favorite movies. I know, right? It's such a gem of an old school classic movie, Gone with the Wind. I have to actually, probably when I get my bike fixed, I could take it out to Jonesboro and try and go to the set of where that's filmed. But I'll see about it though. Jonesboro is kind of risky driver-wise, so it's already kind of risky enough, you know, walking on foot, but it's a different world when you start cycling. Beautiful sky, absolutely, Laurie W. Absolutely, Laurie. It looks gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Your commutes are good too, but when riding at night, all roads for you and the bike. Exactly. That's why I like coming out here at nighttime riding mostly. You know, walking I can do it during the daytime as I've done, which I absolutely loved, but nighttime is where it's at when you want to ride at night and have the road to yourself. You don't have to worry about drivers, you know. It's just kind of risky, you know. It depends on the crowd, you know, watching, but I'm trying to build a 24-hour audience, to be really honest with you. Kind of covertly, but in a covert manner. I'm building a 24-hour audience. It's pretty awesome, though. That guy's flying over that hill. That looked like a roller coaster ride. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jumbo, welcome. Saying, hey, buddy, what's up, man? Daryl said, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. You don't give a damn, Daryl. 10 people welcome. That's a beautiful sky. And I'm glad you like my night commutes. I can't wait to get back out there on my bike. So yeah, I have to really... Everything is going good, though, with the replacement process. So I included, you know, and I said this earlier in the stream, but I'll say it again, that I talked to Wired Freedom, to a representative there, showed them the pictures and took a video of the damage, had a little chat, and eventually he connected me to a guy. This is like a couple of days after, though, because I took my time. But he connected me with a guy from China to replace the rear rack. It isn't part of the warranty, but it's just a miracle how all of this is happening again. I can get that rear rack replaced. So now I'm just tracking the shipping, you know, gave my address. Everything is going good. It's pretty dark over here too, so. Doesn't look to be Christmas decorations over here so much either. It's more Halloween decorations, to be honest with you guys. I hope you get your bike back soon. Me too. I hate walking around too long on foot. It's fun, but then it gets to you. It's not getting to me so much right now, but the mobility of being able to travel far, you know, is definitely something worth appreciating, you know. As long as you can do it safely. I don't miss the bad traffic, but it gets kind of bad on foot too, but at least you can navigate. If you see a driver, you can just out of the way. I don't see any Christmas lights over here, though. It looks pretty dead over here, being really honest. Like I said, I'd have to definitely come out on my bike than do this. Yeah, it's just too dark that way. You guys can see it with me while I'm saying, you know, it's just a little on the dark side. I don't know, though. I don't know when I'm going to get that bike fixed. I mean, I do, but it's not going to be another week from now. Let me go ahead and check this out. I might as well. I'll just stay in the street and take a left. And then maybe come back. This is a big hill, though. Let's walk this way. The moment. This tree, or not this tree, this decorated. 10 people again, welcome. City lights, exactly. I agree. It looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh, speaking of beauty, look at these Christmas lights over here. That is beautiful. Hey, happy holidays. Yep. You know, that's why I came over here. I came over here to see the Christmas decals. There's actually some going that way too. Santa looks a bit tossed over there, but I mean, they have Christmas over there as well. Let's go over this way and check real quick. Then I guess I'll, it's kind of hilly over here, though. I have to be super boots and not to waste too much energy, you know? But, Santa Claus looks like he's had a bit of a hangover there. Just a little bit of a hangover. He's saying, ho, 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 universe. I love looking at the stars. That's what this guy's saying. Merry Christmas. He's saying to the universe, Merry Christmas. Although over here you really can't see so much of it. Well, here you can. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. No, I take what I said back. You can see a lot over here. You can see a lot. Yeah, that's just... wow. The Orion's Belt. Taurus. Okay, I can even see more now. Is that Scorpio? It's pretty amazing. Very pretty sky. I know it. Oh, really, Laurie? You're welcome. Saying thank you for going off the path you have intended there tonight. Thank you. I appreciate that. Again, saying thank you for going off the path you may have attended there tonight. Indeed. It's a nice treat for the eyes, you know? Definitely, because it looks like you're running it pretty much. This flashlight is bright, though. Let me turn the torch off. Don't. Also, I'm going to start charging my phone back up here. Here we go. But that universe looks gorgeous. I'm telling you, so. Very pretty skies. The sky is racing here. Oh boy, you gotta be super careful over here. I see some more Christmas lights way up there. Let's check it out. We may have some Christmas decorations over here as well, so I think one of the best Christmas decorations are this house and definitely the sky. Nice houses here. Big lots, absolutely. Definitely huge lots. I may need to get my torch out again. On the phone, by the way. That's slightly better. Here we go. And after this, I'll go ahead and the area, or maybe I'll just make a big U-turn and do it like that. I just have to be careful, you know. I know, Laurie, that driver was crazy going down that hill. That was nuts. That driver is acting like they're literally, I mean, because there's usually, you know, not people walking over here, but still. There, he didn't see anything outside of his mind driving. I wanted to flex a little on that SUV and could have had a bad accident if he hadn't been paying attention at all. She most likely wasn't whatsoever. Got to be super careful with the drivers. This is exactly why I don't miss, you know, riding over here on a bike so much. That's exactly why I did it, you know, late at night. Super late at night and early in the morning. Did he fly through the stop sign? But that didn't sound so pleasant. Let's keep walking this way. Do you wear reflective gear? But I don't even have it on me at the moment. I need to get over to the sidewalks. Let's get over here. Oh yeah, they actually walk over here and show you guys this house. Gorgeous. It's a big hill. I'm breathing heavily here. It's a big hill. Very nice house. Very big. Very cool. Just buffering a bit. Okay. I should be okay now though, but very pretty Christmas decorations, pretty cool. Let's go back this way. Yeah. Very nice house there. Absolutely, Laurie. Yep. Yep. It's a big hill I just climbed right there. Let's keep going. That's a beautiful house in the distance there, but it's a weird angle. Is it on the other street or is it on this street still? Oh, I can tell by the roof it's on this street still. Or is it? It's also down in the hill there. That's a pretty cool LED glass address here. That's pretty awesome. Look at this. This is actually pretty cool. Really kind of futuristic when you think about it. Let me restart my gimbal. I think I grabbed it too long that way. Hey guys, here we go. Here we go. Pan, tilt, follow. L. PF, here we go. That's a creative house marker. Absolutely, Laurie. It looked very nice. Very nice. And this house kind of confused me with the light situation going on there over the hill, because there is a street that goes, you know, that way, but hey, Laurie. Hey, guys. Yes, and the light went right into my eye, right in the center. Now it's glared. That looks like cursive when I close my eyes. Wow. Gorgeous. Very nice. It's very comfy looking. Without the cursive I'm seeing with my own eyes in the middle, but very nice house. Minimalist kind of lawn decorations, but beautiful roof decorations. Gorgeous, to be really honest with you. Its minimalism is gorgeous, if I must say. Our signal is kind of hanging in there, but I'm seeing it in the yellow, so we're not getting super clear picture quality because of the lower quality of signal. But this is 4K 60, guys, so that's asking for a lot for this tower usually over here. So what I'm going to do is go to the right and walk down that street and then loop around. But I can look up at the universe. kind of buffering here, but you can look at the universe until the signal clears up. It's kind of a low quality of signal over here. Cute place there, absolutely. Saying hello, my friend. Glad you're wearing gloves. Thank you. Thank you, Laurie. I'm layered up too. I'm layered up, so I have on 2 pairs of gloves actually. So I'm super warm. I am not cold at all. If anything, I'm kind of hot, to be honest with you. Just a little too warm. Not really, though. $4.01. With the emphasis on the 4. There you go. Or quarto. Settle. Quarto with maybe like 5 different R's. Quarto. 01. It's a pretty steep hill I'm walking on. It's walking for me, basically. It's making me walk for my own good. There you go. I don't really have to put much footwork and thought into the walk. The hill will do it for me. Got some Christmas decorations over here, pretty cool. Cold out there. I had a little snow here yesterday morning. Cool. I kind of saw that on the Weather Channel app that some places in the United States, they're already starting to receive early season snow. It's pretty awesome. Let me turn off my torch light here so you're not seeing my breath vapor. It's cold out here, so don't want that getting in the way of the lens. But there you go. Very nice. They have a little nativity set over there. Pretty cool. Dare over here. Bush lights. Cool. Look at this over here. Very minimalist, but still something. Nothing. That's what that kind of looks like, you know. Porch lights. Candy canes. Okay. They've done a little something. Like I said, something's better than nothing. The cold air actually feels really good on me. Because I'm that way. And now I gotta walk up this big hill. But I'll do it. I'm DreamMachine. I can. I know it. But let's go ahead and walk this street over here and Christmas lights. I can guarantee you there should be. With all the Halloween, Christmas should be pretty easy to transition to, rather. Transition and transfer to. There you go. Got off at Halloween Street and went to Christmas Avenue. So, you know, should be pretty easy. It's amazing how I'm still acting like I'm in the city, way out in the suburbs, and yonder, like, away from New York. Way away from it, too, for a long time. And I still didn't lose that kind of sense of humor. As if I'm still in the city. This is as suburban as you can get. Cute yard and like the mailbox. Me too. Over here, though. Ooh, it's dark over here. But I agree. That was really cool. I liked it too, Lori. Going up this big hill again. Here we go. I was about to say, it's a mixture of it. They just there and okay, it's cute. It's very minimalist, but got the snowman right there in the window. You got the plaid Christmas tree and Is that the reindeer there? That is the most adorable looking reindeer ever. Look at this. Oh, wow. This is surreal, actually, this view right here. Look at this view. Again, this universe does not disappoint. Just amazing views over here. Very peaceful. Miss Celestial Ascent said a bit too dark. Yeah, I agree. Let me get out of here. And then when I said that, there's a car coming. Cool. It's a bit too dark over there. I agree. I agree. Oh man, that car is turning. No. Well, over here it's not too dark. They have the driveway lit up, the door lit up. Shout out to one of my fellow subscribers now, but when they were doing Halloween trick-or-treating over here, I met a couple of cool people over here. Shout out to them. He introduced his family on camera during the Halloween stream, and super friendly guy. Shout out to him. They also have very cool Christmas deco. Very minimalist, but I see they kind of lit up the bark over there. And the front panel on the fence there. And above the garage with a little mini Christmas tree right there. Pretty cool. Yeah, be careful indeed, Laurie. But very nice. He said very nice, be careful. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's big. But then arguably, you'll get better sleep too if you live over here. You'll get the best sleep ever because you turn off the lights in your house, unless you're afraid of the dark, you're gonna get good sleep. I can guarantee you that. So, I mean, while it is sort of creepy, it's also beneficial if you want to move into a neighborhood and you don't have that many street lights. But still, gotta be careful. Very minimalist lights, just some yard lights. You can pretty much do that any time of the year. To be honest with you, you could do that during the summer too, but pretty cool. This is also minimal over here. Bush lights and a wreath right there that glows up. Cool. Not a completely glowed up wreath, but a flashing wreath. Okay. Oh, but I love that Christmas tree in the middle doorway there. Oops. What's this yanking on here? There you go. Sorry about that, guys. Technology and cords and stuff can be a bit confusing there. I'll redo that scene again. Yeah. Cool Christmas tree right there in the doorway. Bushes. They have a reindeer right there. Pardon the technology, guys. I grabbed onto my seatbelt thing, for lack of better terms, that kind of clips the backpack onto my chest and secures it. It's a very pretty wreath, indeed. And absolutely, what were you saying? Pretty quiet neighborhood, pretty wreath. No worries, sir. Awesome. I agree. Thank you. And I agree. Wow, you're so awesome. I love how you're chatting in the chat section. Thank you so much. I love when the chat section is active like it is right now. We can have some stuff to talk about. Very cute over here as well. Happy holidays, by the way, to everyone watching. Happy holidays. Stay safe, please. I'm doing this at my own will and kind of with some experience. You know, if you're a newbie to this, I wouldn't recommend you do this at night. You know, just take it in steps, you know. I'm a little experienced at doing this, but you always have to be aware of your surroundings. That's what I'll say, but this is a very safe neighborhood. I love these laser lights they have on this house right there. Miss Celestial Ascent said sometimes minimalistic trees look better. I kind of agree with that. Sometimes the simpler the better. I see your rationale there. That's exactly it. And that's nice there too. Most of these other trees don't have any decorations at all. It's just a pretty neighborhood. You're welcome, Laurie. Beautiful yard there, indeed. Yeah, these yards are gorgeous. They're big, big houses. Big, big homes with, well, not big, big homes, but nice-sized homes with nice-sized lots. Like, this right here is like the perfect sized house. Like, if I were to buy a house, to be really honest, which is not out of the ordinary, I would get something like this. But that's a 2-car garage. You know, it costs some money in this kind of economy, and then you have taxes. You can see that house that we already saw earlier way over there. To be realistic, I would get something probably more like this too. It's kind of country style, but you can put your barbecue pit in the back. 2-car garage. It's very pretty. "11 people. Once again, welcome. Happy holidays, everyone." I actually didn't intend to do a Christmas stream tonight, but thanks to Laurie, it kind of worked out that way, so that's always cool. And, you know, I'm actually on my way back, but I'm just going through the neighborhood as an extra, you know? But just taking it easy, taking it safe. And I'll be walking back on Old Atlanta Road and through the Maze Crossing Plaza Shopping Center back to Lake Spivey Parkway. This is Stockbridge, Georgia, by the way, but yeah, this is very pretty here. Stockbridge has pretty homes. At least this area of it does. I appreciate being able to bring this to you. Like, we're right here. Oh my god, is that a spider? My relationship with you, Spidey, is rocky. Oh no. No, that's my phobia. No, 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 no. No, no, no. This is Sharpie. Oh god, no, no. Let me get the light on here quickly. Why are you on my charger, dude? There's a spider on my let's get out of here. I didn't know I walked through a cobweb. I'm gonna keep these lights on now. That's a phobia of mine. I don't like spiders. My relationship with Spidey, sorry buddy, but it's kind of rocky. Let's just get out of here. Oh, that ruined it for me. I like this neighborhood, but now I'm a 28-year-old man, dude, and I don't like spiders that much. Something so small can cause that much damage is what kind of is funny to me. Let's get out of here. That's what I get for walking in all of these big trees. Spidey's still on there, even though it's cold. Come on, man. Let me get back here to the comments. What did I even load on here? Add device defined to my device network. See, I was trying to get that big, not big spider, but hey, Alina Isabella. New viewer, welcome, saying he's just a little guy. He's a little guy with a big brain. There you go. Oh, Alina Isabella, welcome. Do you walk for fun? Yes, I do. Kind of, I walk for fun. It's definitely a hobby of mine. I do ride bikes as well, but I'd love to explore. Checking to make sure we don't have any cobwebs connected to my face. You're never going to meet Peter Parker, DreamMachine, said Daryl. You know what? You know, that's a really good point there, dude. And I always wanted to meet Peter Parker, and he's right in New York. I must just a bar over in Brooklyn. Maybe you're Spider-Man, said Miss M or something. Spider wasn't aggressive, and that's good. You know, at least Spidey wasn't aggressive. He was just chilling on my charger. I realized there was some sort of silk something on my face. I said, oh no, dude. This is a big hill. 13 people, welcome. I said, yes, for sure. I know, right? It's at nighttime, there's a spider. That's more. Is Halloween trying to stick around for Christmas? It's like Halloween, you already had your time to shine. You had those foggy nights in Locust Grove, remember? That was Halloween enough. Didn't you already get your fix in? Let Santa come. Halloween, goodness gracious. I do like your pumpkins, though. 14 people, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Going up this big hill. And it is a huge hill. 14 people, once again, welcome. Good evening. Please hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more awesome content. Hey, at least I'm keeping my body warm in this cold weather going up that big hill. Not complaining. But yeah, Alina, Isabella, I do kind of walk for fun. Indeed, I do. It's pretty fun. It's good exercise, and I love chatting with all of you like this. It's an amazing hobby of mine, just to get out and take a nice walk and not only have me time, but just capture it all with you. It's also a safety measure as well, since you're seeing where I am. Arguably, I can see how some people wouldn't view it as safe from the end of the viewer watching me, but it's mainly you guys watching it with me. You know, if something, and I'm not even going to say it, but because, you know, your words do manifest, but it's also very safe for me to do this too. It's fun and safe. There you go. Especially at a time like this. It's already dark. It's 10:19. It seems like it's midnight. That sun has set by a long time ago. Too long ago, you know. Let's go over here. No more trees for me. Spidey was just chilling too. Let's take a break up here. There's a lot of traffic over here all of a sudden. 4 cars. Oh, cool. He's going this way. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, right? I saw the white in front of you half hour ago. I thought it was just your cold breath. Yeah, it was a cold breath. Yeah, that was my cold breath. That was not the spider. I don't have a good relationship with those little guys either, said Laurie. I know, right? It's risky, you know? It's just a little risky. They're cute from a distance, if you think that's cute, you know? It depends on your perspective on things. I mean, I guess that could be cute. Yes, these POV vids are great to watch. Absolutely. I agree. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're liking them. They are very entertaining. And I'm glad to be catching them in 4K 62. This is amazing. So whenever you rewatch this in the future, it's like you're watching a pre-recorded video. It's amazing. It's genius, actually, to be honest. Guess I could turn this light off here on my other phone. 11 people, welcome. Stay safe. I'll tune in again soon. Absolutely. Alina Isabella. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. I'm glad you're liking these. Welcome, by the way, Alina Isabella. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm glad you like it. Welcome to all the new viewers watching. Welcome. This is why I like AK's channel as well. Exactly, right, Laurie? This is why me and AK are such good friends, you know? I may be hundreds of miles away from him, but we're so similar in nature with the kinds of content that we take and how we take it. It was so easy for us to become good YouTube friends, and he supports me as well. He actually tuned into my, like I said, my streams after a long time. I haven't seen him in a very long time. And he tuned into my streams the last few times. And that is just awesome. Guy's going kind of fast there, dude. Speed limit is 35, not 55, dude. It's doing 55 at least. That looked like 55. You guys got to be careful. If you're going to walk out here at night, which I wouldn't really quite suggest, but I mean, you can do it. It's very tranquil. I wouldn't do it at least at this hour. I'd probably wait until like 12 for safety and then ride out or maybe walk out. You just have to be very safe. Drivers like that guy and some of the others earlier too. It would be awesome if you guys could do a collab sometime. I've really been wanting to do this for such a long time, Laurie. And with Action Kids tuning into my channel, that would be so cool if we could do a collab before 2025 or definitely within 2025. I really wanted to do it a couple of years ago, but that would be so cool for us to finally collab together. That would be so cool. And yeah, for us to maybe like do a nice long walk in my hometown of Brooklyn, maybe Bay Ridge or something, Sunset Park, because he actually went through there a few times too. Or if he came down here to Atlanta with me and we both walked in Atlanta, it'd be really fun. Or if we both collabed out here in Stockbridge, that would be hilarious. I think that would be really hilarious. Thank you, Daryl, saying Ko-Fi and PayPal. I do have a Ko-Fi and PayPal if you want to help this channel out financially. If you want to donate to me, you can do so by donating to my PayPal or Ko-Fi, which is still technically PayPal. I get your donations instantaneously, and I can use it to help my channel and help myself keep making these awesome videos. I do have to eat, you know, sometimes. I can go to pit stops, etc. But just simply hitting the like button does the trick for me, and attending this stream does the trick as well. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. That means a lot to me. It would be awesome if you guys could do a collab sometime. Drivers seem to think they can get away with it late in the evening. I can tell by how he was driving, because there's no one on the road. He drove that fast. It's like you had no idea, but you're kind of caught on camera doing that, dude. And really, for good reason, too. Sorry to say it, but if I hadn't been streaming that, that would have been pretty dangerous, walking out here alone. And, yeah. That's why I do late night walks, or definitely late night rides, and then late night walks, and then, you know, early morning walks, because the traffic is much safer. At least with rush hour in the morning, everybody's having the same idea of getting to work, instead of how that other guy was driving, you know. Awesome. Yeah, exactly, right, Laurie? That'd be really cool if me and AK could do that. I really can't wait for that, to be honest. I still think it's in the future. I really do. It's just whenever life works it out that way. A little congested here. Much more respectful driver, though, doing the speed limit. Laurie said, yes, indeed, yeah. You're seeing it like you're right here with me, so however they drive, this is real life. This is IRL, so that's what I saw is what you saw. If they do something crazy, it's on video. And not only that, it looks like you're right here with me. I'm a walking security cab with a smiley face. There you go. It's just the truth, though, you know. Probably gonna have some tea when I get back. My throat is okay, though. It's not sore or anything, but I'm a little congested. Not a sore throat, though, but I'll probably take some medicine when I get back, just to be on the precautionary side. My foot isn't hurting at all, so that's good. These boots are comfortable to walk in anyway. I walked 21,000 steps one of the streams I did in these boots, so. Laurie said, yep. Indeed, yep. Because that other evening was pretty sketch. Some days back, walking during the evening rush hour, they were pretty crazy. And I heard, like, random gunshots in the area, like, and even a little earlier, too. That's why I panned the camera. I heard, like, bum, 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 when I panned the camera to one of the Christmas homes. I heard it in the distance, though, but it's just, so we don't really need that at all. It's pretty unfortunate, you know. Have you been ill? There are a couple of times where I kind of came close to getting a cold, but I didn't. It was like a silent, it like snuck up on me a little, and I could tame it just in time, so. But I haven't been ill. Thankfully, I haven't, so. I felt that cold draft of that car 6,000 miles away in the UK, Daryl. Oh, man, 6,000 miles, dude, that's crazy. See what you Georgian drivers did over here in this country. You've got the UK filling the rifts of your driving skills in the UK. Actually, speaking of 6,000 miles, Buenos Aires, Argentina, you usually don't think of it like this, but that's 5,000 miles away from here. But I feel so connected, you know, some of those times to Argentina. I've been watching a lot of I Am Mara lately, and his tours around Mar del Plata. He's a new dad, though, so it's been more personal. He's more of a vlogger style, but I've gotten some caveats out of when he went to Mar del Plata and, you know, showed the stores there. They have a lot of cool fashion there. And I really would love to go there one day. I really would. Mar del Plata is a really cool location. I really wanted to go to Buenos Aires, though, too. Speaking of 6,000 miles, it's really 5,000 miles away. Laurie W. said, that's scary. Yeah. That is. With the Georgia drivers, right? And the gunshots. Yeah, definitely, dude. That's not good. And I heard that when I was walking by that other evening. An action kid got in that one, actually. And he asked if I had a flashlight. So I have my flashlight on me. At this point, I already have it on me in my backpack. But I'm holding this with my hand, so I can't really use the flashlight and read the comments. I have to figure out how to get the comments on this app from YouTube. So that's something else I have to learn with the IRL Pro. But he was asking if I had a flashlight. Flashlight. There you go. Cool. But yeah, right before that, I heard gunshots by that bank over there. Not literally so loud, but in the distance. It just sounded distant, but I still heard it. I'm like, well, I'm getting away from this area. And you know it's gunshots because you can hear the invariabilities of it. Or variability of it. It varies. It isn't just a distinct boom, 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 like a firework or a disco party. But seriously, though, it was random. The human hand, when we do stuff, we're not thinking about making it perfect. So, in other words, it sounded like a gunshot. It was quite literally that. I just kept walking. I heard some more. I'm like, what are they doing out here? That was in the town area of Stockbridge, and I heard some out there, too. I'm like, what is going on with this country, man? What is America coming to? I mean, this is one of the only countries in the world with guns where it's so widely available like that. It's just kind of dystopic, to be really honest with you. Kind of dystopic. Actually, very dystopic. Gun violence is awful. It really is. It's like a war, It's kind of like the remnants of like World War II and the Vietnam era personalized. That's not cool. Unfortunately, That's my take on it, 8 people, welcome. I know we're kind of talking about that a little, but this is a very good stream. It's been very peaceful. That's why I asked if there were fireworks or not. You did? Let me go back up here. I didn't see that comment. And these thick gloves, I can barely move my thumb. But at least my hands are warm. Diz Jake, what's up, man? Good to see you. I see your comment from way earlier. Diz Jake, welcome. I'm sorry I didn't read your comment. Good to see you, man. Diz Jake. Didn't even see that. Oh. These gloves, dude. Can't really move my thumb enough in these. But welcome. I agree. It's very sad what's happening in the schools too. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. It's gut-wrenching. It's psychological and it's gut-wrenching. Could be so many reasons of why they're doing that to schools. It's just not. I don't want to go into that. It's not good. Schools can be very tough too for the individual going to it, depending on what level it is. Like, high school has always been a pretty rough place, but so is middle school, and depending on the elementary school, so is the elementary school. Not everyone is going to like you, and it could be a really bad one. But then sometimes the individual could just have mental breakdowns, and it's just not good. I think there's going to be a revolution in how people learn. It'll make today look kind of old school with how they do schools. Arguably, we've already had homeschooling, and virtual online school, but people need to, go to school. that's the world, then you have that. And I wouldn't even say, pardon me guys, I wouldn't even say, because I had a lot of pizza earlier, I wouldn't even say that that's even the world. That's more, America. That's America for you. You got to be very careful in the real world in this country. Yeah, let our students socialize, but people are going to be people, You don't know where their head is going to be at. Hi, how are you doing? All right. It's cold here. Thankfully, I'm warmed up, though. I'm warmed up pretty well. These gloves can go down to negative 20 degrees if they claim, but with 2 layers, I think it could probably go down to probably about 10 degrees Fahrenheit with a good enough wind, But I hope society will get better. I feel like we're repeating history, to be honest, Laurie W. I feel like it's, and I know this kind of quickly got political, but I mean, it's just inevitable these days sometimes. But I'll just say it this way. I kind of feel like society is repeating the 60s and the 80s again with hints of the 1970s. Like, I really feel like it's like 70s and 80s New York being realized more so around the country. It's like a plague that hit the United States back then, and it's resurfacing again in the 2010s and 2020s. It's really sad, and it really just has to do with the same issues as it kind of was back then. Even though they did change, arguably with technology, it's still, the same issue. People want what they want, and poverty is there, mental health issues are there, bullying is there. And it has to do with how people were raised too. Some people were raised to be very mannerable and friendly to one another in a really good way, and they're happy people like me, although I did go through a lot of issues too. And then some of the times they went through really bad lives, and they don't know how else to behave. And it's just sad, This is personally why for me I've been looking at, other countries to travel to. I don't want to just stay in the United States my whole life anyway, but definitely not like this. Different approaches for different countries. Varied mix of online and in-person teaching. Yeah, I think that's the best way we can go at it. There are 9 people watching, right? 9 people. This is actually really cool here. 9 people. Lucky number 9. Can I pick it up though? Can I pick up number 9? Come on, number 9. Come on, 9. Come on, 9. You turned into a 6. I found you like this. There you go. That's a pretty cool piece. You can actually hook washers onto that if you wanted to. And that's how many people are watching this, 9. I'm kind of getting a bit goofy, guys, but some of these street arts or street objects are pretty cool. That's probably a piece of a maybe a brake or handlebar or something that fell off a car, obviously. What is it? I have no idea. But it looked pretty cool. Like, I could put my washers on there. Oh, this car is coming straight for us. Okay. People, welcome. It's 10:40 p.m. Cool. See how the traffic is right now? This is the best time to come out and go riding. Like this and even more empty. And Laurie W. said yes in agreement to what I was saying earlier. Yeah, it's like it keeps repeating itself. It's a mix of politics. It's issues that were never fixed from the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. It's the same approach to it. It's we want equal rights, equal treatment, better wages, better living, better social structures, and that's where it starts, is the social structure. You know, there's some countries that are way poorer than the United States financially, yet they have better family structures and better family values than the U.S. in some ways. Now, I'm not saying that all of the U.S. is bad with families at all. We have beautiful family structures in the U.S., gorgeous even, but if that's the case everywhere, you know, that could be said around the world too, but you can't help but notice it a lot in the U.S. that it's not good. You know, the society of it. But that's enough politics, man. I could go on and on about that, but that's just my take on it. But I think a lot of people do feel that way, you know. I just try to, you know, be careful where I can, like even with doing my own stream back in 2022, I went to this gas station one time, and I think you remember this, Daryl. There's a rude gas clerk there, and I was just kind of almost sniping at him because he was doing it on camera. You need to go back to Brooklyn or whatever. It's like, dude, you're okay. And even if people agreed with him, he's saying this on social media. It may have not had a lot of viewers, but hey, it is what it is, and it's still documented. So I'm just trying to stick to myself. A lot of people do that anyway, and I guess it's some friends. It's getting kind of windy over here. Strong economy means nothing without good wealth distribution. I say that a lot on other channels. Thank you, Daryl, for saying that. And Miss Celestial is sent exactly, saying agreed, Daryl. Exactly, Miss Celestial is sent. I apologize for the wind noise. I don't really want to use my microphone because I already know that the wind noise is not going to help much with that. I have to get a new microphone because it sounded really muffled and it was snagging on my clothing. It just sounded kind of gross. Don't want external mic that. The onboard mics are doing just fine. Yeah, it's windy, yeah. Some wind noise, yes, Lauren. Yes. That car sounded kind of like it was farting a bit. The engine sounded too wet for me. It didn't sound robust enough. The engine. Its growling sounds like a dog. It sounds like a dog that has mucus in its throat. Okay, let me stop. Here I go, roasting the gas guzzlers, right? I like some of the gas guzzlers though, but that's another thing I love about doing this is that I can kind of have an open mind. Of course, you know, always filter what you're going to say, of course, because, you know, this is social media. You know, be careful what you say, but still you can be yourself. And it's just a technique you learn, and after you got it, and it just becomes fun. Everything that you do, you know, takes practice, but I love live streaming like this. I'm going to walk a little bit more on the dirt path here, then walk into the street where I have more clearance. Okay, here we go. Because also there's no cars coming. Here we go. Right-hand shoulder lane, baby. Walking towards the traffic. I mean, that's optional. You don't have to do it this way. You can walk with the traffic, but I mean, some people did say, you know, it's just safer to walk against the traffic so they can see you. At nighttime, that definitely applies. I would say to do that, but it's still up to you. Wherever you live, wherever you have to go. There's no written rule where you walk unless you're walking on the sidewalk. Don't walk in the street, but if it's on the side of the street, on the right or left side, just exercise caution. You're good. If you're a little kid doing it, you should have a grown-up, especially on streets like this. You know? It's pretty dangerous as an adult to be walking on this kind of street. There's no sidewalk. It's only dirt paths right there. I don't like those little cars with the noisy exhaust, LOL. Yeah, America's loaded, and well, a lot of countries are loaded with those cars, those gas guzzler cars, but that one right there just stuck out like a sore thumb. I'm not sure why. Usually the loud engines, although I don't really necessarily like them, depending on the context of how you perceive it, how I perceive it, it just sounded too wet to me. It sounded like it had like, I don't know, man, it just sounded too moist. Yeah, it sounded kind of gross to me. It did, it just kind of like it was, the car had a flu or something. There you go. Oh, okay, Miss Celestial Ascent saying, gotta go, DreamMachine, thanks and everyone. Thanks, and have a great night. Goodbye, everyone. You too, Miss Celestial Ascent. Thanks for joining. Always great to have you here. You're a welcome mod on our channel, and you were here the whole time, pretty much. Awesome. Yeah, sketchy along here, Laurie. Absolutely. I'm actually walking the street over here, but thankfully there's no traffic over here, because as you saw during the daytime, the traffic will be cutting over here on this side road and even into the dirt. Like, I had to come over here earlier, and they actually got into the gravel over here. I'm like, what are they doing to get to where they had to go? I saw them doing just in the opposite way, but just like this, like, and then going onto the road. I'm like, dude, is it really that serious? You can even see the car tracks from here too. They were doing that. I told you. Look at that. They were not kidding. They really wanted to go home. I understand, but whoa. Gotta be safe about it. Whoa, Q saying hello, people. Q, welcome to my channel. Welcome back again from the Ayamara community. Welcome. Welcome, Q. Great to have you here, Q. Saying hello, people. REW said, wow, absolutely, yeah. Those cars were getting over way too much into the side road there, and just not good. I'm like, why? Yeah. I won't be doing that too much during, the evening hours, especially, when people are coming home from work. Arguably, that's the worst time to walk over in this area, is when people are getting off of work. Stockbridge is not really pedestrian friendly already, so. Walking like me after eating a Big Mac. I know, right? Well, when I imitated the cars getting over, because that's how they were driving earlier. It was so insane. It was kind of nuts, Yeah, it was kind of nuts. That's kind of funny, Daryl. I'm walking like you, after eating a Big Mac. Is this paper towel or tissue? Unfortunately, a huge chunk of it fell over here, but this is the random little litter you'll find here on Lake Spivey Parkway. I really think that they should add sidewalks over here. I know it's a highway and all, but They have a lot of stores and businesses over here. I really just think that even though it's a highway, if every boulevard is a highway and they have sidewalks, arguably they're not wide at all, but I just really think they should have sidewalks over here. I don't see why they don't, actually. I mean, this is a sidewalk, but it's still part of the road. It's a really good shoulder lane. I mean, I guess it's alright. But it doesn't stain like this, though. People, welcome. What is that highway above you there? That's I-675. Interstate 675. Yeah, this is I-675 behind us now. This is right before the spur of I-75. The spur of I-75 is just down that way about a quarter of a mile. But driving with it is pretty much instantaneous. Not even a quarter of a mile, probably a tenth of a mile. It's pretty much right there. Guy's about to turn all the way into the shoulder lane there. Goodness gracious. Diana Lee saying, "Hi, Dream." Hey there, Diana Lee. I'm a bit loud there, bud. So whenever Diana Lee shows up, just like Miss Celestial Ascent, I'm so glad to see them, you know. And you too, Laurie. Hi everyone, said Diana Lee. Hello to you too. We're gonna walk in the Kroger parking lot and take a break from over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's just, you know. Well, it actually may be safe on the main street. It's late enough. There may not be many cars coming this way. But then again, I want to show these cool restaurants off. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You're welcome, Laurie. You know, as usual, Chick-fil-A has awesome Christmas deco. Here we go again with this. There we go. My charger cord snagged on the buckle of the backpack. That's just kind of dangling. A's A. Cool. This is a sports bar over here. $3 cafe since 1983. Pretty cool. They have it's always festive over here, but they have Christmas lights. It looks beautiful this time of night. Let me go ahead and mute the microphone here. Some of these songs are absolutely freaking hilarious, man. I'm sorry. I know, you know, it's its own culture, you know, and I do understand some of the songs, but mumble rap, man, and trap sometimes is absolutely freaking hilarious. Oh, you don't get it. You know, it's a message. But why do you have to say it like that? It's going to make me laugh. That's just my take on it. But it's not that I don't get it. But man, some of the times the way they speak their words and sounds like they've had too much to drink. Oh great, you have music playing too, dude. You can go ahead and that's cool. That's King Kendrick to the rescue, man. I haven't heard that song since what year was that? And where he sampled Janet Jackson, Poetic Justice. That was 2013, right? That's a long time ago by now. I'll put money on that long bit of paper being from Walgreens. It probably was. And just somebody either had it and it slid out of their backpack, or they just dropped it from their car. I mean, this random food plate here. This is kind of like that scene from Shrek the Forever After, where they had a waffle in the middle of the forest. Yeah. Just like that, actually. I mean, I know why. Somebody was obviously eating their food and they, put it outside of their car and just put it to the side there. But, I mean, if you're finished with it, why not put it in the dumpster? I mean, you have a car, just throw it away, He's looking like what I do on my e-bike late in the night. Only I would have gone necessarily through there. I would have just gone in the street. But there are no cars, so I wouldn't have parked either. Goodness gracious. This guy's making me smile because it's kind of funny. Where's he going to, man? Laurie said, LOL, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I understand some mumble rap, but gosh, some of it is just... The best thing I can do is just smile at it, because some of it just sounds ridiculous. And it makes me laugh, definitely. It sounds freaking hilarious. And I'm a man of, melanin, I do have melanin. So, I mean, I do know what rap is, so... But some of it is just... And that's just my take on it, but... It just really depends. Laurie W. said, nice car, and said, ew. With that food, right? Nice car, absolutely. That was a nice car, that red car. The one playing Poetic Justice. I agree. That was very nice, very nice. Perhaps the guy driving that car has 5 shadows too. He probably does, right? I agree. What is tonight, actually? Thursday. I thought it was earlier than that. I'm like, is it already Friday already? It doesn't seem like it. So, it's, oh, that bird's going to business. Just flew up from the roof there to those honking cars up ahead. What's going on up there? But, yeah, it's much more calmer here. But this is a sports bar, so there's still people here coming off of work just to have something to eat. It's not a Friday night, though, but it's still cool. The 7 Sports Bar and Lounge, as well as across the street, it's more of a chill vibe. So if you want to get that experience without it being, too busy for the holidays, you can go to these spots. But you're not going outside, I'll tell you that. It's too cold. Unless you want to go outside. Exactly, Diana said. Rather, exactly to Diana, what she said. Waffle-y bad. Waffle-y bad, yeah. See, it's a sports bar. They got games playing on their big TVs in there. Lucky number 7. They even have it spelled out, 7. S-E-V-E-N. Siete. Watching some football in there. You know what? I actually like the movie Waterboy. It was kind of a controversial movie of my childhood, but I really like it. I like that football scene at the end. That's as much football, to be honest, for me, as I ever got into was from the movie Waterboy. And Super Bowl, I'm not really a sports kind of guy. Well, it is in the UK, Daryl said, okay? Yes, the red one and eel on the food from the lazy person who couldn't throw it away. I know, like, that was just like, you have a car. I mean, if it's like that, at least keep it in your car and find somewhere to properly dispose of it. I mean, there are trash cans, trash bins over here, but whoever did that wasn't even thinking straight. They were probably just like thinking in their fifth mindset on reserve and just put it outside and forgot about it and left it. Indeed, lazy, you know, in other words. Perhaps the bird can sniff the eel food, probably, and just left it. Probably. Okay. You gotta be so careful with the cars like this one, but it is what it is, you know, but it can be kind of dangerous to drive with only one headlight. At least you have something, though. But okay, we're almost back now. 10 people. Once again, welcome to see you guys. No respect for the environment. I agree, Diana. Nada. Literally none. Zero. It's like, come on, guys. It's going to sit there and rot, or somebody's going to have to get it up out of the parking lot. This tree officially shedded all of its leaves. It looked very pretty while it, lasted. But this tree's leaves for 2024 are no more. It's all on the ground there. Okay. Still looks very pretty here, though. Very nice. Look at that. Look at all those pretty leaves. Very pretty. See how that muffler sounds? It doesn't sound as wet as the other one from earlier. That was the closest thing to a car sounding like it had a flume I've heard, Okay, I'll stop roasting on it. I'm sorry, that's just the way it sounded to me earlier, The ill guy was props someone that drives 55 and a 35. There you go. There you go, Daryl. 55 and a 35 zone, exactly. In their sixth sense, they're somewhat conscious, but barely conscious in their first sense, which they really should be, but somewhat conscious in their second. And then you have that guy. He just threw the food to the side of the car, and then I'm just going to go here, and then did this. Oh, here, and then did that. Oh, here, and then did this, and then whoa, whoops, and then, oh, this is so professional, this gimbal, but, and then did this, and that's how that guy was looking at stuff, That's how that guy was looking at stuff. But I thoroughly enjoyed this stream tonight. 10 of you lovely people. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Thank you for watching this awesome stream. Once again, please hit that like button. Happy holidays, everyone. Please consider subscribing for more awesome content. And yeah, I do these streams every now and then, and every now often, It's easy to do it on foot, you just have to be careful. My foot is definitely doing eons better, but I'm going easy on it. My feet are kind of hurting right now, but they aren't bruised or anything, nothing of an injury. Maybe the backs of my feet slightly, but not really. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. If you enjoyed this stream, Please give this stream a like. Consider subscribing, like I mentioned. Okay, whoever driver that is. Is he trying to do a burnout? Oh gosh. Well, anyway, I'm going to stay safe and end the stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please smash that like button. I do have a Ko-Fi and PayPal if you want to help support the channel in that kind of way. The link is in the description. One of the moderators already can, load it up. Those people don't even have a first sense. 5 steps from a Bruce Willis movie, said Daryl. And Diana Lee said, compensating for lack of size. Indeed, right? Laurie W. said, it was a pleasure to chat with you tonight, and thank you so much for taking us around to see those lovely homes. Absolutely, Laurie W. I'm glad to have done that for you. Thank you. I'm going to dedicate the stream too. You really helped me out with the stream's, subject. I was just going to walk around here and then go back, but it isn't that bad out here tonight, not, layered up. I'm glad I did that. I met Spiny along the way, but it was worth it, Yeah, Laurie W. Huge shout out to you. Love to everyone. Absolutely. You too, Diana. Laurie said, have a relaxed rest of your night. You too. You too, Laurie. Let's get away from these drivers. What are they doing? See what I mean? They're going to go like this way, and then they're going to go that way. Then they're going to do what that guy is doing. That guy. Is he getting on to the interstate? And then they're going to do what that guy is doing. And drive around like that. And then they're going to be that guy. All this action's making me hungry, man. I already had pizza, so... But I do need to hydrate. I'll see you guys soon, alright? You too, Laurie. Thank you. It was an honor. It was an honor indeed. I'm glad to have done it for you, Laurie. I'm glad you're honored by that. You're welcome. My pleasure. Take care, everyone. All new viewers, welcome to my channel. Please click that subscribe button. Please click the like button and share the stream even after I end it with your friends and family. I'll probably be back out tomorrow, but I'll see about it. We'll just see. It's still in the air. I may be back out here in 2 days. I'll see. But I've been doing this a lot more often in 4K 60 FPS. It is huge in size, but I have an unlimited plan from AT&T, so thank goodness I can still do this. So it seems like it's working. Oh my goodness, LOL. Right, Laurie? I don't know what they're doing. You're welcome, Diana Lee. And Daryl said tosses. They do. They toss. Tossers, yeah. Good night, everyone. See you next time. See you soon, guys. And as you see, I have on a ski mask, so we're all good.